They leave the starting line. As they head to the finish line stripe, it's Clay Millican!
Yeah! Yes! Thank you, man! Thank you! Yeah! Woo!
For Clay Millican, his first round victory of the season was earlier today, and first time you've been holding that trophy in way too long. We talked in the pits, the number 25 was just too much to beat here today. 11 thousandths margin of victory.
That 25 means a lot, and I'm not doing that this time. This trophy right here is headed to Rick and Lisa Ware, and thank you, Parts Plus, Summit, Edelbrock, Biohaven. Everybody makes this happen, and you know what? I still love my job. I've been doing it a long time, and I ain't done yet. Let's stomp on that loud pedal and win some more of these for the years over with. This was huge for this team. Like I say, we have struggled. It's been tough. Rick gave us all brand new parts and pieces, and it looked like we were better with the old ones, but I think Jimbo's got it figured out. We got her turned around. I love every one of you race fans. Thank you for tuning in every week, and thank the people here for coming. Route 66, 25 was a good one.
Doesn't look bad for him. The parachute came out. Tim Wilkerson did it. 396.6, 325 miles an hour. Ron Capps was traveling down the racetrack, and his parachute came out. Wilkerson has done it again in Chicago. Tim Wilkerson returns to the spot where he got his first Nitro Funny Car win in 1999. Tim, it was a big day for you. You got so many people out here from Skag. What was your thoughts when you saw Ron Capps disappear there on the racetrack?
Well, I seen a lot of blue Toyota out in front of me. He dogged me on the starting line like he always does. I just kind of tucked it in there trying to do the best I could do, and pretty lucky to get by that round, really. But I made a nice run, 96 at 325 in that right lane. It's pretty stellar. But congratulations to all my guys. You did a great job. And I tell you, on days like this, you see a lot of problems with blower belts falling off. And I'm a Gates guy. We run on Gates belts, and they're not falling off. So we're pretty tickled with Gates to be on our team. But for Ford Motor Company, Ford Mustang, happy to get by the old blue Toyota thing there. But you know, we got a lot of folks from Skag here, too. Real excited for them guys. I think this is their first win. And Dick Levi, home, love you, thanks.
Both of the fathers of those drivers wrench on the cars. Their sons will pilot to 200 miles an hour now. Kramer's car rattles the tires. Dallas Glenn is going to pick up race win number 3 in 2023. 6:56.2 at 209 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, a new force has seized control of Pro Stock Eliminator, and his name is Dallas Glenn. So for the third time this season, Dallas Glenn is holding the Wally. Dallas, you're one of the few Pro Stock drivers who are actually working on the car. You play a big hand in the tune-up of it, the setup of it. Do you think it helps your driving?
Yes and no. You know, I definitely know what's going on in the car, and I can, know what to expect sometimes. But then other times, like, when you go to a final round, you've been working all day and it's hot and you're all worn out and tired. But this makes it all worth it right here. I got Dan Provost and Tammy from Rad Torque Systems out here. We've got thank you Samantha from Race Star Wheels, Summit. Everybody. I had the best crew chiefs ever. We didn't. I don't think we were the best today, but we were just good enough. So. There was a street car exhibition before this final. There was a car that had a problem on the starting line. The safety safari turned it around. They made a lane swap. Ellis is over there. And off we go. Ellis has the better reaction time, but his motorcycle is wandering outside of the groove. And at the finish line stripe, Gaige Herrera, not Abe Froman, is the Pro Stock King of Chicago. 671.7 at 201 miles an hour. There are no foregone conclusions in drag racing except for him. Dominant is the one word to describe Gaige Herrera this season. You swept the event again, undefeated in 2023. To give you some perspective, your slowest run was better than anyone's quickest run, the entire field. How does that feel to hold that Wally one more time here again this weekend?
Oh, it's amazing. This is basically my home track, so I have a lot of friends and family here, and not only that, to be able to run the final against Chip. I grew up with this poster on my wall, and to be able to line up against him, that was like an all-time favorite for me. But the whole Van Size Mission Suzuki team, they got this bike rolling, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The Mims, Florida native. Jose Gonzalez is off the line first. And it's enough on a whole shot. 5.76.9. Jose Gonzalez at 249 miles per hour. John Montecalvo creeps forward. Who will stage first? It's Richard Freeman. Montecalvo follows. Richard Freeman with the reaction time advantage. And Richard Freeman is a Mountain Motor Pro Stock winner on the NHRA Tour. 6.26.9, 225 miles per hour. And the boss man at Elite Motorsports gets it done. Can Doug Hamp get over the hump and knock off Lenny Loddig? He's 003 on the Christmas tree. Does Lenny Loddig have enough performance to get back around? He does. 7.68.1 at 179 miles per hour, and Lenny Loddig goes back to back in the FlexJet Factory Stock Showdown class. Winning in Charlotte, winning in Joliet.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
A altered automatic, 730 cubic inches of cranking power slammed into the front of that Mountain View Tire and Performance team over there in the right lane for the Chino, California truck driver. For Nick and Irene Mitsos and Paul standing down there, the reigning world champion and competition eliminator is in the right lane, taking on the division's best in the left lane. David Billingsley is green. Ryan Pretty is green. First one to the finish line wins. Can Ryan Pretty get there? Yes, he can. 6.51, 200 miles per hour. And look at Irene going crazy on the starting line. Paulie and Nick and the whole team down there. Ryan Pretty picks up his first national event win since we were up in Seattle last summer. To race. A 9.42 the dial for Irvin. A 9.36 for Brad, and Irvin Johns is a national event champion for the first time in his career. Brad Zeskowski dropped to clutch 1/1000th of a second too soon, and Irvin Johns gets a victory lap. Copa, a 2 Route 66 head start for the local driver in the left lane. And then Colorado's Chris Vang is gonna let it rip. Green lights on both sides. And the chase is on. At the stripe, it's gonna be Chris Vang, 8.56.8 at 157 miles per hour. Also an engineer, business owner, Foggett rep, out of Commerce, Michigan. The mayor of Detroit, Rock Haas over in the right lane. Devin Eisenhower. Both drivers off the stop. Look at him looking over. Who wants to take it? Devin Eisenhower, dead on one for the win. 8.901 at 182 miles per hour. Point, Mitch Withers. Door car, Cavalier left. Red light, Corvette right. And Steve Hoyt will take the Super Gas Trophy here in Joliet. Mitch Withers let go of the trans brake button 0.02 of a second too soon. It's 92 the dial for Zach. He's 6.32 the dial for Wayne Slager in his first final round, and he's gonna win it on a red light by Zach Sackman. Wayne Slager is a national event champion and top dragster presented by Wright Trailers. 6.18.2, 229 miles per hour. Wayne Slager tree. The cars will hit the stops, have a green light, be the first one to the finish, do not run quicker than 10.90, and you will win a wallet. Both drivers away on the green. Phil Smida was perfect and can't hang on. 1087.3 for Steve Dominguez, wins a double breakout.
Sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest in drag racing content and some awesome old school races. Make sure you check out the Competition Plus Power Hour with the Monday morning racer Lee Craft and Slammin' Sammy Smith every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter channels. It's easy to stay in the know. Download the CompetitionPlus.com mobile app. Sign up for push notifications to get notified of breaking news and the latest feature stories and videos. It's a free download at the iTunes Store and Google Play.